There's this powerful saying by President John F. Kennedy that goes like this: "The time to repair the roof is when the sun is shining." Kennedy first shared this quote in his 1962 State of the Union address, urging us all to take action and make necessary changes while the conditions were still favorable. Before the crisis hits, before the storm arrives, and it's a message that still resonates today. In fact, this quote has stuck with me for years, especially during times when things at work or in my life seem to be spiraling out of control. I remember when I was asked to step in on a project to help with a specific part of it a while back. The project was going well, but the project leader needed something worked on in the background so that if or when something went wrong, we had proof that we tried to repair the roof along the way. So I sent him my plan for what we were going to do, and I attached the quote from Kennedy, because it's all about doing the work before it becomes a crisis and while the conditions are still good. Although I think we can all relate to the idea of repairing the roof when it's already too late. We wait until the storm is raging, the water is pouring in, and suddenly we're scrambling to fix a problem that could have been avoided. We've all been there, right? That's the real value of this quote. The time to repair the roof is when the sun is shining. It's about being proactive. It's about noticing the small cracks in the roof when it's sunny and there's time to patch them up before they turn into a major leak. How many of us, when everything is calm, choose to ignore the small issues? We want to play, relax, and enjoy life. But the truth is, if we ignore these little issues, they'll become bigger problems later. One of the best ways to think about this for me is the idea of fighting fires. Except, what if we didn't wait for the fire to occur? What if instead we noticed the coals beginning to smoke and put water on them before they could ever turn into a raging blaze of fire? We could prevent that fire from starting in the first place. Here's the thing. We all have tasks, issues, or little cracks in our lives and work that we keep putting off. We procrastinate. Maybe it's a difficult conversation we need to have, or a project that's been lingering for too long, or maybe it's just the stack of emails we've been ignoring, not so politely. We know we should fix them, but we wait and wait until the problem becomes unmanageable. The truth is, most of us don't take care of the things when the sun is shining. Instead, we're reactive. We wait until we're in the middle of a hurricane or the storm is already here. But imagine, maybe just for a moment, if we could take the time to do the repairs before the storm hits. That's what being a leader is all about. It's not about waiting for the chaos. It's about looking ahead and doing the little things when they matter most. When nobody else sees a problem, a great leader is already taking care of it. Leaders are the ones who do the hard work when no one is watching. They look ahead, take action, and make sure the roof is solid while the sun is shining. Not because they're obsessive, but because they know that down the road, those small fixes will save us all a lot of trouble. They're preventing the storm from becoming a flood. So here's a challenge for you. Whether you're leading a team or a family or just yourself, what are the things in your life that need to be repaired while the sun is shining? What can you take care of now before it turns into something much bigger? Now, I know I'm guilty of procrastinating too. How many times I've put off something that would have taken 10 minutes only to realize later that it could have been handled right away and avoided a lot of stress. It's easy to push things off. But the goal is to do the work now while things are calm so that you can enjoy the peace later. This, I think, is a true form of balance. Not trying to juggle extremes, but finding ways to work hard while the sun is shining so that when the storms come, because they will, we'll be ready. So I'll leave you with this today. Just one thing to do. Find the one small task that you've been avoiding, the thing that you could repair while the sun is shining, Do that one thing. And it could just be an email you need to send, a conversation you've been postponing, or just taking care of something that you know will cause a lot of trouble later. And take that action today. Take it right now if you can. Because the time to repair the roof is when the sun is still shining.